Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Losers Bracket Round 7 matchup of the ASTRO circuit, brought to you by CyberGamer, powered by ASTRO. I'm Myksta. Joined with me in this matchup, first time throughout the whole day, I finally have a co-caster. Welcome, Bundo. Bundo, how's it going?
Hey, Myksta, how are you? Good to be here. Good to watch some good COD.
Pretty good, man. And in this matchup, we're down to our final four teams. We have Category 5 taking on TRIDENT.Rebellion. Trident being seeded first coming into this competition. Category 5 seeded 10th. Both teams have been on a roll so far throughout the day, but which one's going to take it out?
Look, I think I'm going to back Trident in this map. I just think on this map especially, it's AR dominant, and I think they have the better ARs, particularly between these two teams. So I'm looking forward to a good matchup here.
Going to be seeing, as you're talking about ARs, I jumped on board with Mental. He was rocking one. He was able to pick off a kill before getting taken down. But you notice throughout this map control, it's actually Category 5 that has the A and B straight off the bat. Now, it's only, hasn't even been a minute yet, but they've got in the early control, and that could maybe help them later on into the game. You already have some players, like, Fate, he's nearly out of ammo already.
Yeah, that's correct.
And gets taken down, my bad.
Yeah, Fate was doing really well up there, top motel, controlling the mid across there to B. I mean, they had map control and angles locked down straight away, basically forcing Trident not to be able to get on B at all. And as you can see, they're actually contesting C flag there, but Rivals doing the same on their own home flag. So it's a bit of a back and switch here, and basically C5 are up by around 12 points at the moment. So
yeah, we just sorry for cutting you off there, but flags are trading. You brought it up earlier. Flags are actually trading over, regardless if it's the spawn flags or the actual middle flag. Middle flag's actually being trying to be contested as well. But you notice these players that if you've been paying attention to the minimap or maybe even the Oracle mode that's been going on, that the flags and even the players around the game, they're rotating over. They're not having a set sort of formation. They're just trying to rotate over and trying to get what they can with the opportunities presented.
Yeah, that's right. And basically trying to rotate back to the home flag. If you've noticed, they've actually flipped spawns completely from either side at the start. Basically, C5 are having heavy control over towards the bus alley. They're basically trying to keep Trident in the A spawn. They've got this map locked down really well. Jolteon's just trying to get shots, and Fate comes out and says, nah, see you later. So basically what you're going to see is Trident might be starting to panic, trying to get out of this. Basically, they need to get another flag here ASAP.
I mean, the current score is 48-23. You got Jolteon right, just straight passes one over in pawn, but Vanish trying to capture this B flag for his team. Two players going to contest, tries to go for the shot out, but he wasn't able to do so. And Varenza takes down his teammate, who was actually trying to go for that cap. And that wasn't a good sign for him, but Fate managed to get a nice couple of kills there for his team. He's just rocking the thermal on the Remington as well, and they're trying to capture this B flag, but the score is just increasing as time goes on. 57-29, 2 minutes 15 remaining in the half.
Yeah, that's correct. Trident actually had the right idea there by getting the neutral on the flag, and they almost had the right time to get it back, but there was a 3 down on both sides, and C5 have done really well just to get back to that B flag and take it. And they had their A flag neutral, and it's still neutral actually. Luna just got taken out by the Trident guys, and they're going to try and rotate around A. I'm guessing Trident are going to try and hold an A and C and basically pick off C5 along the long range with the cuts there. But Fate's actually doing really well with this AR. He's currently 12-3. He ran out of ammo, and he's picked up the vector, and he's got the right idea just by controlling this broken and trying to keep Trident on that C flag there.
I mean, he's going 12-3, and I think every single time he did actually run out of ammo for his gun, needed to pick up another one or dies in the process. You see these shots, he doesn't even need to use his own gun, because he's just going to get the kills anyway. He's going 13-3, 1 capture to his name. One player is over near B, but he's going to rotate over to the wide angle, misses a couple of shots, but gets it in the end. Starts getting some specialist streaks as well as a bonus, and there we go. The knife to take it off the top. And now he's just going to be tried. I thought maybe he was going to go for the neutral as well, but he thinks about it, gets tags. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, just because he's just going off.
I really love what Fate's doing. He's getting really aggressive, and he's just on a tear. I think he needs to pick up another... There he goes. Picks up another gun. Basically, Trident is getting no points at the moment. They got 3 down. Fate is going 17-3, swapping between an AR and an SMG. Aggressive, all up in their faces, getting the long-range cut, getting the close-up quarters combat. I mean, he's just doing absolute work for their team, and they currently got a triple cap. You can see 3 of Trident are already on A trying to get this flag back, but it doesn't matter. They're already winning by over 40 points.
I literally haven't left Fate's screen since he just started going off and we jumped on board with him originally. 23 seconds left. I think I'm just going to stick on board with him for the remainder. His team's going to be doing work to get these kills and just hold these flags for them. You know, they don't need to overcommit and get those triple caps. That 2-to-1 flag ratio, especially with a scoreline like this, I mean, it's 96 points to, or 98 points now to 50. They're about to hit the 100 most likely. No? Okay. Maybe if that player just sits there we go.
Hit it there.
There we go.
So that's a 100-point club for C5 on the first half of Octane Dom. Overall, a 49-point lead over Trident. I may have said something earlier on in the half about, you know, backing Trident for this map due to the fact that they, on paper, have a better AR system. But obviously C5 are here to prove something. And Fate, wow, 21 for 3. Oh dear God. I'm wordless. I'm speechless.
You got to note that one down because, I mean, 21 to 3. I would actually compare what he gets in the second half and see if we can total that one up. I mean, you know, you mentioned it earlier. It's going to be a 49-point difference in this match so far for this Octane domination. And, you know, you called it earlier that you thought that it was going to be Trident taking it out.
Yeah, I basically had foot in mouth disease right there. They took the words right out of my mouth. I mean, Fate's really stepped it up today. I think they lost to Raw earlier on in the winner bracket, and since then, well, they beat Raw again in the loser bracket, so they've really stepped it up and must have got together as a team and had a chat. And Fate is basically single-handedly doing work on this map, just slaying all the cuts and not allowing Trident to do anything.
Well, a little bit of a fun fact, they did lose against Raw and Winners back at round 2, right? So they lost those 2 maps, they lost 2-1. Every other series, that's Winners bracket round 1, plus losers from losers 2 to now going to losers 7, they have not dropped a single map.
So they're on a straight map win, on a streak.
After they've lost, they've won now, adding it all up, 2-0, 2-4, 6-8, 10 maps in a row, and maybe about to make it 11.
That's a pretty legendary streak, and obviously, you know, they've, as I said before, did get together as a team and have a chat, basically picking up, thinking where they went wrong, and I'm guessing, you know, it is possible for Trident to come back on this second half here, and I'm thinking they will be looking to do so, and obviously to do that, they're going to have to work around the out boundaries of the map and try to get to a home flag, so I think you're going to see probably someone like Rival or Vanish searching around, trying to push their home flag and get a neutral, and obviously Mental, I think, will push B, and you'll see that they're trying to get early map control.
Who do you want to jump on board with first? I'm going to leave it to you.
Oh, that's a tough decision. I think, look, I want to go on Rival. I think if he doesn't do this, it's the caster's curse, but I think he's going to push Pawn and try and get around to C straight away. So, you know, if he doesn't do that, that's fine, but I really do want to watch Rival first up.
We'll jump on board with him, but I just want to point out that the Caster's Curse has been following me all day so far. So, you know, it wouldn't surprise me, and either way.
And I was wrong anyway. He's pushing back strip.
Yep.
So, look, he probably I still have the right idea. He's probably going to be looking for that home flag neutral straight away, or maybe just push across the cut, straight across the gas, and try and pick up 1 or 2 kills. And there's one, and he probably will see a second one in gas soon. But it looks like who is on C? It is Mental. So one of them, they both had the right idea there.
Shot's going to go out. They're going to capture that C flag, and now they have A and B, and they're going to try and box them over in the middle, which is currently still a neutral flag. Shot's going out. Jolteon and Mental both pick off kills. Now they're pushing on over to this B flag. Keep in mind, it is a 49-point lead for the Category 5 side, but knows what can happen here in this one as they're trying to push on out. Still on board with Rival, trying to get the shots through the wall, but his teammates, they just pick off those kills.
So this is exactly what Trident need to be doing. They're playing really aggressive. They have 2 on A. Fate is doing really nice work on the nades. He takes out 1, but gets shot in the back. Now they've just got a neutral flag. Currently C5 aren't getting any points, and Trident's racking up a double cap. Trying to get the 3rd cap on A possibly, but they're forcing C5 to spawn mostly at strip. But that being said, they did get back to A, and they are trying to capture it now with Fate on B. So that's a lucky spot, you call a lucky spawn. Bit unfortunate. Hopefully Trident can maybe get some map control back and get B again.
Trying to work, you know, they went over into an early start. They're going to be trying to cap these once again. They are able to actually get that B flag back into their possession, and they're going to try rotate once again, playing that aggressive game. One's actually going to be over in storage, and the other players from C5 are actually pushing up through dumpsters now to go into trucks and, you know, getting those shots on out. But Mental, he got a double, he got taken down, but he took half the team down with him. I mean, that's a fairly good trade.
Yeah, well, I was just watching Jolty on there. He was controlling broken Humvees, but he just got shot off it. Look, C5 are currently on B, but they just got taken off by Mental. He's doing work over there. Rival is capturing no flag. He's about to meet a player here. Gets shot. He gets the neutral, the lucky neutral. Trident are going to need to do a bit more work, actually, to get back to A and try and gather up the more points. Currently, about 3 minutes left to go. And I'm not that great at maths on the spot, but it is possible for them to come back in the second half.
It definitely is. I mean, the scorelines are 44 points to 15. I mean, they've got a large majority of the points that they needed, but they just need that little bit higher, that little bit more just to regain control. I mean, I believe if they keep that 2-1 flag advantage, they could come very, very close, but I don't think they want to realistically leave it to that. They might, as you see, their players, they're pushing.
Well, if you look on the radar right now, we have a member of C5 currently neutraling C. I mean, if Trident did hold that double cap for the next minute, they would definitely be catching up in points and probably equal it up. But look, they got a 3 down on C5, and the C neutral is actually being recaptured anyway. So that was a very good couple of shots there by the Trident boys. And if they hold this double cap for, I think, the next minute or so, they will draw up the standings and the points there.
We'll see if your maths are correct. I don't even want to attempt that because my maths are terrible. But Swifty, Verenzen, Jake, they all pick off kills right there. B flag is trying to now get secured by them. Verenzen will be able to take it down and get the avenge kill over on Rival, but he will get taken down shortly after. We've got the A flag going to be secured by Jolteon as it's now trying to reset. And, Trident, they only have one flag now. 1 minute 37 remaining. Time is really coming down. I mean, we've had such aggressive halves from both these teams. It's just a great thing to see.
Yeah, Trident did bring it back to, I think, around a 12-point game. They were behind 12 points, but look, C5 have the double cap now, and they've also got the neutral on Trident's home flag. So I think maybe, possibly, unless something miraculous happens, we could call this a GG. That being said, it is Call of Duty Ghosts, and anything is possible.
I like how you say that with that term, but that's okay, because, I mean, you see 3 flag caps now, none in favour of Trident. They're trying to go for some at the moment, but I mean, you called the GG earlier. We still have 55 seconds of game time left. They're trying to go for these flags, but I mean, Jolteon with the knife kill. He gets the first the kill with the Remington first, then proceeds with the knife. A nice play there by him. They're going to try and get these caps. They got A. They did lose B once again. They couldn't secure that capture. But with 35 seconds left, I mean, you don't even need to be good at maths. You just can't catch up at the way they're playing.
Yeah, unfortunately, there isn't any time left, even with a triple cap, for the Trident guys to come back in this map. That being said, they did put up a good second half at first, but C5 have brought it back to, a 7-point game with 20 seconds to go, when they were actually losing this half, I think, by a good almost 40 points, which would have almost put Trident back in the lead.
I mean, you're going to be seeing the final 10 seconds of play on out here. The scores, they've actually caught pretty well back up. I mean, it's only a 3-point difference so far in the second half. Let's make that a 1-point difference. That's a pretty good effort, especially considering the point difference from the very beginning. But I mean, I'm going to update the scoreboard right now. It's going to be 1-0 to I don't even know. I lost my train of thought.
Category 5. Yeah, they did put up a good fight. I mean, Jake Fade put up such a good fight in that first half. I think he just basically set the tone for the rest of the game, to be honest, and Trident couldn't match it. So I think their mindset would be, look, forget about that map. That was a write-off. Let's focus on the Search and Destroy up next, and let's try and bring it back.
That's going to be their mindset, but there's one problem with that, though. It's a best-of-3 series.
It's a best-of-3.
It's going to be a blitz next.
A blitz, okay, so basically the play style is still fast, so this could be a very interesting next map.
Take a short commercial break while we wait for it to get started, though. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with you soon. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to map 2 of the losers bracket round 7 matchup of the ASTRO circuit, brought to you by CyberGamer, powered by ASTRO, between these two great teams, TRIDENT.Rebellion and Category 5. Currently, Category 5 are 1-0 up in this best of 3 series. All they need is one more map, whether it be the Blitz or the S&D. Only one more map is needed. Who do you reckon this time? You had a bit of an odd prediction last time. It didn't really come true, but...
Don't make me do this again, Myksta. I really don't want to be wrong with my predictions again, but Trident obviously need to come back strong and secure this win in the Blitz to force that third map. We did see a strong game from Category 5 on the Octane Domination last map. Basically, I think Trident are going to be playing very well and try and play this very structured to ensure the win.
Have a couple of shots going out, but so far no caps. The players are cornering all around through into this lumber side. You see Swifty at the moment. Fate's already got a 3 streak. He sees one though, but he wasn't able to actually get the kill there in that one. And still no caps on the board for these two teams. Fate just cleaning up the kills!
Oh.
He'll get another one, but no, he gets the... I thought it was around the corner there.
Fate is playing out of his mind right now. I think they've kind of dedicated him this series to be that kind of selfish player that secures a lot of the kills and the slaying power, just so that the rest of his team can work that objective work. But like if you notice right now, Vanish is actually going around back blitz here. He gets a nice shot on Swifty there with that MTAR. He says, "See you later." But I think C5 are trying to turtle a bit here, and that could be proving fatal for Trident. Oh, sorry, for C5 as Trident run in now. Mental is currently in bottom blitz. They're going to secure a kill. No,
Ooh.
I'm wrong. He got outshot by Fate on the host, BL. And Jolteon now is just back blitz, and they're just going to rotate through their blitz now and make sure all their doors are shut.
They're going to try and make it secure, as you mentioned, but I mean, a 2-0 scoreline. So far, the Trident squad haven't got any for themselves. They're one map until getting knocked out of the competition and getting that 4th spot. I mean, 4th isn't too bad. I mean, out of 32 teams is a great effort, but coming this far, you definitely want to get the win, if you can. But you mentioned it. Fate's playing out of his mind. He's just sitting up right here, waiting for his team to sort of push on up before he pushes up as well. And you see him now going for it. Let's see what he can do. Shots going out. He gets one.
Ooh.
Can he go for something? He still gets it anyway.
What Trident need to make sure, they need to be made aware of not letting C5 working that right green alley, that underground alley there, because as soon as C5 get access to that green box, they can just slay and spawn kill Trident as they try and rotate back, and that could prove very fatal. They currently are leading up by 2. Jolteon's in white here. This could be very risky here if he gets... Wrong, he wasn't going to get that kill, but if he did, he could have picked up a very valuable cap there. But Mental's doing work in there. They currently Trident got 3 down by C5, and our C5 is allowing them to push out of their base a little bit.
As we do have, we are going to be seeing these players trying to push on down for this one. Actually, I'm just looking at. I don't even need to look at the game. I'm looking at the kill feed and looking at the minimap. You just see players dropping and just teams just being wiped out here.
I mean, if you have a look on both teams, Jake, Fate is currently 13-7 with 1 cap, and if you look across the other team to Trident, Vanish is 11-8, so I guess they're trying to play very similar roles. I'm just watching Mental right now. He's just watched 2 or 3 of them of C5 cross the green, so he's basically allowed to get a free cap, spawning back blitz now. They're currently leading 6-3, and they just got a 3 down on C5. Rival just picked up a very nice knife on Swifty, who was trying to set up on that green box there for the spawn kill. As I said earlier, they need to be aware that that doesn't happen.
We are going to be seeing Rival, though, trying to just box out and get these kills. His teammates get one, he gets another. Nade's going to be blowing up just for the effect and the smoke and the noise, but... I mean, he's going to be looking over into this spawn. He does see one is really not shooting anything at the moment, but he's getting the call out, so I guess that has to count for something. They're going to be able to get another cap in, and I mean, we had a great opening start from the Category 5 side, but Trident, they've just proved, okay, we're still winning this one. 9-3 is the score, and
yeah, Jolteon and Rival were doing a really good job there on the white side there. They were basically spawn killing C5 as they were trying to rotate, which actually allowed their teammates Mental and Vanish to get basically 2 free caps out of it, bringing the score up to 9-3. And Mental is playing really well. He should have another cap here. Dodges the bullets, and they just got a 3 down on C5. C5, I think, are playing very frantic and trying to rotate. If I was them, I'd really be trying to OE across the crates just to get out and maybe push across the mid, push the cuts so they don't keep getting spawn killed.
Shots are going to be going out. Rival gets 1, he gets 2. He'll down to enter for the 3rd. No, he can't get it, unfortunately. You let me down, but that's okay because you're going pretty good. So, Vanish over on the tracks right here, trying to push him down. COD timing looks away. Perfect COD timing right there. But Jolteon's going to be going in for cap. No, he's going to get taken down. The whole Trident squad actually do get dropped in here. But it definitely does seem that that Blitz isn't Category 5's strongest game type.
Well, that may be the case, but I do consider the side Tridents on the easier. I mean, there's no easy side in Blitz, but I think that is the easier side on this map in particular, because once you get basically into white and start spawn trapping, it's very easy to keep on relaying through beer on the Blitz there, and very hard to get out of unless you do force the OE and push the cuts there.
You know, you mentioned about sides specifically, and you know, for me personally, you know, as a caster, you do notice, you know, specific sides and whatnot. But I mean, if you can learn to play your bad side good, then I mean, what does that say when you actually get to your good side?
That is a very good point. If you can play your bad side good, I mean, you pretty much should be winning most games. You just have to practice and make sure you... Any little mistake can cost you a game, so as long as you minimize the mistakes and capitalize on the other team's mistakes, it's very easy to come back. Just like C5 are doing now, they picked up the right amount of kills at the start. Jake Fate basically got a free cap there, and they're going to be setting up in white now just to relay that. As long as Fate checks his side red, which he hasn't, he's going back. This is really well done by him. I think it's a very smart play, and he picks up a free cap, but there's another one coming down behind him, which I think is a bit unexpected.
Going to be seeing what he's really going to do here. You know, I mean, looking at their overall team, they're able to get another cap on the board, and you're going to be seeing their players just trying to set up for, I guess, more and more and more. Fate's going to be sitting up right next to you. You've got Vrenzen trying to get a couple of shots in as well. They do it again. I mean, I think this is the third or fourth consecutive cap they've actually gotten so far. And I mean, they're just determined to keep it going. But now, they're pushing on up. They're trying to get caps for themselves, but now they're getting shut down.
Yeah, C5 are picking up really valuable kills. I think Trident are about to get in here. They're setting up. But they've actually, I mean, all due to Fate, really. He's turned this game from a 7-point game down to, well, now a 5-point. It was a 4-point at the time. But they're really trying to do work here on this side and basically shut down Trident as much as they can. But that being said, Trident are fluxing into their base right now, and C5 are a bit turtling, but it turned out in their favours. They won their gunfights, and now that allows them to push out.
They want to make something happen, but as Luna opens through the door, he gets shut down. You got Mental now running on forward the same route that he did last time. He'll be trying to maybe jump onto the capture point itself, and there we go. He'll get another cap in for himself. That's going to be a 6-point lead now to the TRIDENT.Rebellion squad. Vanish takes down Fate. Luna will take down Jolteon. Swifty will take down Vanish, and 3 minutes to go in. There's Blitz. Anything can happen.
Yeah, C5 just got a very nice 3 down on Trident, and now that's allowed them to push up and try and get some map control here. I like what Jake's Fake's doing. He's trying to control the white. He's just going to wait to be contested and rely on his gun skill to pick up the kill, and he's about to meet someone. He's going to let him go. No, he hasn't, but he gets a second kill. Yeah, he does. Very nice kill. He's going to meet someone front right here, and he does get taken down. If I was him, I would have stayed in white and tried to control it a bit and allow his team to come and get some caps. There's 2.5 minutes to go, and they're currently down by 6 caps. So let's see what happens here. I think they might be able to close the lead quite well.
Got Mental trying to play over this defense, though. Got a couple of players just going straight through the back and going, okay, hello, I'm going to get these caps in, don't mind me. But they're going to push on down, close all the doors once again, try and keep it secure, but there is actually one entering through the top angle, and he should be able to get the kill. No worries. I believe that was Luna who actually just charged on it and got it. So they're closing in the gap, and you see Rebellion, they're really not really in a position to get more caps in. So if they keep it up, they can still catch up. I mean, a good case scenario for them would even be a draw, because you know it's not a loss. I don't think they really want to drop any more maps.
Yeah, that's right. If I was in their position, I would want to keep the pressure on, and they actually are. C5 are actually playing really well under pressure. You can see Fate back down here behind their spawn, just basically making them aware that he's there and basically harassing their spawn. He might be able to get a free cap. No, he gets shot in the corner by Jolteon. That was a good defensive kill, so that's allowed them to push out a bit. But Vrenzen's coming on the attack here. Can he pick up the... No, he can't. He gets the assist. But there's a 3 down on Trident. This is going to allow C5 to move up. They really need to get control of white here, just so they can try and relay a couple of caps into beer.
We're going to see if they'll be actually able to do that. Now we're on board with Fate. He managed to get 1 kill over on green. Still going to be a couple of caps the difference, and they're trying to push on down. Fate up top now on that landing. He's going to see 1, he's going to see 2. Takes them both out. There's another one pushing on forward. Will he die? No, he won't. That'll be Mental. He actually pushes on forward. Fates!
Oh, Fate.
Can't get the kill.
It was a good distraction, though. One of his teammates slid into the cap behind him. So there's 50 seconds to go, 55 seconds to go, and they're down by 4. If trying to get another cap here, they basically secured this map and are forced to map 3. But C5, there is still a chance. There is a player lurking in their back base now, and that is Swifty. He's about to get a cap, but that is almost GG. I think that there's a time for 4 more caps, but even then, the best case scenario is a draw.
See if they'll be able to keep it going strong for themselves, though. 30 seconds on the clock, and I mean...
Oh, Swifty. Sorry.
Damn.
He owned Vanish. If he gets a cap, he needs to watch his right. He's about to get shot. And I think, that, unfortunately, that is GG.
16 seconds left. 3 caps are the difference. Just not enough time. That's going to even, you know, it's going to even things back up. I mean, it's not technically, it's a GG for the map, but... not for the overall series. It's going to be evened up to a 1-1 right now. And, I mean, that's going to be the first map that they have lost in over 10 maps. It ruins their streak of just consecutive maps won.
I guess the next...
happy about that.
I guess the next streak they need to rely on is successive series in a row. But if you have a look, both Jake Fate and Mental, both dropping 30 kills. If you have a look across the board, most kills are over 20 except for 1. So that was a very kill-hungry game. It was a very aggressive blitz. One of the most I've seen in a while.
It was a great game to watch indeed. But we got the map number 3, the S&D, coming your way in just a moment. We're going to do all the, the pre-lobby jazz, swap sides, swap hosts, and do all that. We'll take a short commercial break, though, until we get that sorted. So don't go anywhere because we've got more action coming up next. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the decider. It's the S&D on Warhawk in the losers bracket round 7 matchup of the ASTRO circuit, brought to you by CyberGamer, powered by ASTRO. And we have team kills. We always have team kills right at the wrong times. That's okay. I'm Myksta. Joining me is Bundo, and I mean, we've seen 2 great matches so far. We're on to the S&D. You've said one prediction so far. I'm not too sure if you said a prediction on the second map because you're sort of avoiding it. But now, I think foot in your mouth disease is sort of over. I think you've been cured. Who are you calling it?
I'm going to call Trident.
Trident? Okay.
Yeah, I did kind of suspect they were going to win the second map, which they did. They managed to play very well under the pressure, and I think they do look like a very strong S&D team. And I do think they will take this out maybe, I want to say 6-4.
6-4, it's going to be you're even getting more specific now. I mean, from before we're only saying map wins, now you're getting specific. So we'll just have to see how it'll play out. I mean, I personally can't call it, nor will I, because I don't really have to. But we're going to be starting up on this S&D. But people in the stream viewers, let me know, who do you think will take it out? Do you think it will be TRIDENT.Rebellion? Or do you think Category 5 will dig in deep and continue on their streak? I mean, their streak's been pretty impressive so far. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see it continue. Of course, the teams remaining in the bracket, I mean, the winner of this map, basically, will win the series, and then they'll play on your team, Bundo, Fame, the losers bracket final.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the match. You know, I always enjoy playing some Call of Duty, and especially in ODCs. I think this is one of the best matches of the day. I'm not sure how many S&Ds both teams of these have played, because the series up until now, or still now, have all been best of 3. So I'm not sure, have they gone on to S&Ds in most games, or just 1 or 2?
Category 5 has only played 1 S&D in that Raw match. And of course, when, you know, they played up again against the next game, they played 1 round in the continuation series, so I'm not too sure if that counts. But for TRIDENT.Rebellion, they played 1 against Team 4 Not Auxiliary, and not exactly sure after that, to be honest. But yeah, no, I think they've played 3 so far, 3 S&Ds.
Okay, well, I'm just having a look through each of their classes at the moment. I'm noticing C5, Category 5 are currently on defense, and not 1 assault rifle is present. They all have SMGs on, so I'm kind of expecting a very aggressive defense rush on all angles of the map. And there's 2 on Trident, so they're going for a double pick, maybe a bit of a rush. And I'm guessing, judging from 2 ARs of Trident, they will be trying to push B.
We'll see what they're going to do at the end of this one, and you're back to foot in your mouth disease.
Caster's curse.
But Caster's curse is just deaths. You can't just add more things to the curse. It doesn't work like that. That's not fair. But Rival, he's looking around. You know, the bomb carrier is still just sitting back a little bit, but I mean, they're pushing straight forward. Rival's just doing laps around. He missed the player that was actually there. And let's actually find that player, where that player actually is. Just sitting, he didn't really see him, and he was just sitting there in the middle of nothing. And now it's a 2v1 situation. Rival's the last one alive for the attack, and he needs to make something happen.
Yeah, I was right though, and he's taken above Renz, and I was right in one regard that C5 did play very aggressive. They did push double rush B and one through middle and then one to A, so I was right in one regard. But as you've seen there, Renzen just picked up rival therefore on the other team of Trident, and that was their defensive round. So they're 1-0 up on defense, and if they can pick up this attack the next round, that means they've kind of got some momentum behind them, unless we're going to start seeing some trading rounds back and forth.
We'll see what the attacking side will be able to do, though. We'll jump on board with the bomb carrier Fates as they push on down over on to this B bomb site. Now, I want to stick on board with Fate because he's been going really well on the respawns. See how good he's going to be going on the S&D. We already have shots going as Vrenzen will take down one. Same with Swifty. It's only 2 players left and the bomb's going down, so maybe I made the wrong choice, who knows. But Vanish is going to be chucking nades on over. It's a pretty good nade, but will it be able to pick off anyone? No, it won't. This 2v4 situation is going to be a little bit tricky, but it still is possible to do. Now, as a player, what do you need to do in this situation?
You just need to basically watch all angles around the bomb site and not allow them to come through, which is exactly what they did. They had one watching tin, one watching flank, and I think one watching post. Now, that round, you see Swifty and Varenz on there, were both pushed up very aggressive towards tin. That actually allowed Jake Fate to get down and plant the bomb as quick as they did. So it was a very well structured round by them. They're currently up 2-0 going into defense. If they can pick up this defense, I'm guessing Trident will be very much feeling the pressure.
See if they'll be able to actually do that, though. They're going to be trying something different. They're not going to be going A this time. They're going to be going back over to B. Maybe your rounds 1 prediction, maybe a little bit late. They're going to round 3. Better late than never. And you're going to be having Vanish watch the flank there. Rival just going to be chucking nades over onto the bomb side. Mental with the thermal as well. Just going to be looking over into Store. And Jolty on the bomb carrier. Just sitting back behind the U.
Yeah, it's just, I think there's basically they're just a bit worried about that person in the truck there. He's caused a bit of havoc there. Rival's about to get the angle on him, and there's one in post probably about to try and contest Rival here, but it's currently a 2v2 situation. If the guy in post can pick up that loading kill, that means they're at an advantage there.
I mean, you did see him. I'm not sure if you were actually spectating, but he got a couple of tags on. Rival now knows he's there, and he's going to call that out as well. So Jolteon might need to be careful here, but you know they weren't expecting someone to go through the back as Rival tries to pick on forward and runs straight into his trap, getting shot on the side, and that'll be now a 3-0 lead. And I mean, in terms of the S&D game, I'm going to ask you another player question. In terms of an S&D game, obviously you always want to keep the mentality that you're still in this, you've still got something to go, but when, in terms of rounds, in an S&D, you know, when you don't have any rounds, when is the number that you start to, in your head, in your team's mentality, that you start being hesitant, I guess you'd say? When
you're down?
Yep. Like specific rounds.
Okay, definitely from the get. Okay, well, in this particular round, if I was trying, I'm definitely looking at putting a round on the board. 3-1's way better than 4-0, just like 4-1's better than 5-0. Varenzen, sorry, he just got they both missed their knives, and he managed to get that kill on Rival. But definitely right now, Trident would be feeling a bit of pressure. But from a player point of view, even if you're 1-0 down, I definitely think that you should be worried then, because look, you need to take it round for round. You need to try and pull ahead as much as you can.
Great answer. As we're going to jump on board now with the players remaining for the C5 squad. You got Fate with the bomb. You got Vrenzen just looking on over through the flank angle. And you got Luna looking through into towers at the current stage. Also checking out the flank as well. They need to be careful. Shot's going to go out and Fate will get dropped. So that means bomb is down as well. This is a little bit more of a tricky situation for the C5 squad, because they got 30 seconds, and I mean, one's going on the flank, is about to see it.
Well, I was hoping very much so Vrenzen could pick up that kill. That would have been very nice and put them in a better situation, but Luna's currently in a 1v3. He's about to meet someone in this short alley right here. If he can't get the kill, and that's Jolty, and takes him down. So, very good round picked up by Trident. They were down one player at the start of the round, and they played that very well, and hopefully they can start putting some numbers on the board for themselves.
Hopefully, but only time will tell, as we'll be seeing the next couple of rounds of this S&D Warhawk and see what will be the result of it, I suppose. As we're going to jump on board now with the attack. Jolteon on a 3 streak. Now they're going to be picking up the bomb, going to a B once again. As you're going to be seeing a Jolteon maybe changing classes, but taking his his sweet time with it.
I thought it was a bit unusual. He picked up the bomb and stayed in spawn. But yeah, as you said, he's on a 3 kill streak, so he's definitely doing some nice work. Mental picks up a nice double in that. I think that was in the post rush there, as Jake Fade actually takes down Vanish on the flank there. He's going to try and move into post. He might meet a player, and he does get taken down by Mental. So Mental's on actually a 3 kill streak in this round. He's going to meet another one possibly in the post here. If he gets this, that's an ace for himself. As Luna takes down the ball player, Mental actually misses his shots on Luna and runs back to the gate alley. But then Rival does come and save the day and pick up Luna in post with an assault rifle. So it was, again, a very good round from Trident. I think they're trying to play for picks a lot more and a very more structured round.
I think at the moment they're just like, you know what, we don't want to lose. We were losing a couple of rounds, but now I mentioned something about, you know, in a couple of rounds ago when I asked you when the players were down. And, you know, when it sort of starts to get in your head. But it seems like instead of letting it get to your head, it's just using it as motivation because you don't want to drop another round from this point out. Because, I mean, it's 3-0. I mean, it's S&D. You can come back technically even from 5-0 down. It's a little bit harder, but it's just the way it works. And it seems they're just more motivated now to get these kills and get these rounds.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, every round does count, and when you're down by such a big deficit, you have to have the mentality, okay, we actually need to work for this, we need to play well, and we need to get our heads around each situation, scenario, and play to the best of our ability. So I myself, I think I play best under pressure in Search and Destroy when we're down, because I know that when you surround yourself with good players, that you can actually come back from a deficit and win.
We'll see if these two players can prove to be the better by getting this round out. 2v2 situation. Jolteon and Vanish taking on Swifty and Luna. Here with 37 seconds remaining on the clock on this S&D on Warhawk. Shots going out. The bomb is going to go down as well. They might have noticed that, but it doesn't really matter because Luna needs to rotate. Seem a little bit jittery on my screen, but I mean, he's going to pick up the bomb. He's trying to poke as well, and time's running out for him to just be wasting time right here. He's going to go back onto the bomb, but they're going to be rotating as well.
Yeah, if he can get this bomb down before they get through, he can actually sit back on probably on white truck with that AR and pick them off as they come to defend. But then again, he might do a wrap. I'm not entirely sure. Both of Trident players are currently towards Water Tower and Tin Area. And Luna, as I said, yeah, he's going to sit back here and try, and he's got the long shot with the AR, so he can see that's actually a very nice spot there, almost under that truck there. If he plays this right, he can get a kill and time it well, and then time the next one well and take out the round for himself.
See if we'll be able to do it. One player is currently on the bomb side, but he's not currently on there yet. Time is running out. 15 seconds. He only needs to hold on for a little bit more, as one player will now be going onto it. He'll be able to get the shots on one, but he's unable to pick off the kill. Getting shot straight on it, and will they be able to get the defuse? I think they should. I'm 99% sure that they should with the nick of time. There
0.2 seconds to go. He gets the defuse. I think Luna should have maybe let that guy cross into fire straight away and time the shot on the guy defusing. But then again, that was just unlucky timing there for himself. And Trident have managed to come back up to 3-3 and draw this from a 3-0 deficit.
Couple more rounds to be played though. I mean, both teams. Jolteon, a little bit late once again, finally picks it up. I mean, if he is changing classes, he's doing it very, very slowly. I don't know if he needs to read each class or what, but I mean, it doesn't help them when they come out a little bit late, but that being said, they've won the last couple of rounds, so who knows? Luna will take down a 1, though, over on his defense, and Mental, Rival, and Vanish needs to now take on Luna, Verenzen, and Swifty. Nade's going to be going out. They should be able to pick off the kill, and there we go. Nice play. Nui was there, was able to pick off the kill and make the numbers back over to his team's advantage. It's a 3v1. Verenzen, the one in that 1v3, and he's on his defense round, so I guess it's a little bit easier, but it's still going to be hard.
Yeah, that was very good work by the Trident guys, and I was actually just watching Rival. He was working his way up loading while the others were working at A, and he did manage to pick up that kill, so that kind of made Verenzen think maybe they are going B. But currently, Trident haven't planted the bomb. They've had A for quite some time available, and then, as I just see, Rival does take out Verenzen, making the score 4-3, so that's 4 straight rounds for Trident on S&D Warhawk.
It's a great play by them, and I mean, I know the round counts are, you know, fairly close at the moment. It's 4-3, but the fact that they've lost consecutive rounds also digs a bigger impact. It's not like it's been going round for round or whatnot. It's that they had a 3-0 lead, and now it's a 4-3, and they're losing. Now it's yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I think it does. What it now does come down to. Oh, Luna takes a nice sniper shot on Jolteon. What it does come down to now, I think, is more of a mind game than anything. C5 have to get their mind straight. They've just lost 4 consecutive rounds on a 3-0 lead. So right now, I think if they can remain mentative, they can definitely come back to this and trade this round. It is currently a 2v4 in favour of C5, and Luna's about to pick up this kill on Red Truck. So Rival is left in a 1v3 situation with the bomb down at A.
Going to need to try and do something. Will he just go for the defuse? He was trying, but he wasn't able to do so. That's going to even things back up now to 4-4, and you're going to be seeing the round in the kill cam from Fate's perspective. He's getting a couple of shots on in, and bam, bam, bam.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie, Myksta. I was hoping there was a ninja defuse in this match somewhere, and I was hoping that was the time for it to happen. Obviously not, but that's all right. Hopefully we might see one soon.
Maybe, but I don't know. I haven't really seen actually a ninja defuse in a while. Every time someone goes to attempt it, they always get shut down fairly early. They don't even get a chance to really sit there even for a couple of seconds. So, you know, we might see one, but it's just very, very, very unlikely.
Yeah, I know from a player situation, we always talk about how if you're in a 3v1 situation in your favour and you do have the bomb down, I think most players think the only situation or thing they can do is go for that ninja defuse. So it's always not wrong to always check the bomb in that kind of situation, and 9 times out of 10 they are trying to defuse it.
True, but also 9 times out of 10 a 1v3 clutch just by getting kills, and the defuse is so much cooler, just putting it out there.
That's right. Anyway, we see Rival take out Forenzen and then Jake Fate answering in return, taking out Rival. Currently a 3v3. Trident are on the attack, and they are working this B with Mental in the loading, trying to get some cover. If you can see, there's actually one on the flank, and that will be the player of Luna. He's currently 7-5, and Trident do have one in barn trying to watch the flank, and they're going to meet in a second. Good timing. He turns away. Whoever's in barn gets taken down.
Going to be seeing a couple of shots out from Mental, though. All they need to do is now play defense, and we're going to be seeing Luna wrap right back around him. Shots go out, but no, he's going to get taken. Shot's still trying to go out through the container's Fate. He's trying to make something happen. You also got Swifty up as well. Let's see where he is. He's going to be able to take down one. Now Jolteon is the last one alive. He's able to take one pick, and he gets the second one as well for the double.
He played that round perfectly. He was in the right place at the right time with the bomb down. You could see it quite clearly. And he knew both players were there from the red dots that came up when they fired at Mental. So Mental served as a great distraction or bait. And Jolteon allowed him to pick up those 2 kills quite nicely.
They're 1 round away. They are on match point at the moment to put them from a top 6 team in this competition or rather from a top 4 team in this competition to now go into that top 3 mark. But it's still could go anyone's way. There's 2 rounds left, but they only need 1. Fate's already going straight for this A-bomb. He's going to be going for this plan as well. Shots going out. Forenzen will get dropped. And Fate will actually get taken down as well, but the bomb is down. And this is the tricky stages because they're down in numbers. The bomb is down. All they need to do is defend. But I mean, A-bomb defense. It's not perfect. It does have its flaws.
It does. If Swifty can stay alive here, Luna is in a very good position to defend the bomb. That's a nice kill by Swifty. That was definitely needed. He's quite in the open now. He gets taken out. I think Luna is in a good spot here. He can see both ways. If he gets pinched, it's going to be a bit rough. He picks up that first kill. Oh. He's about to be taken out, and that is it. That's game point. Vanish gets shooting a bit of the body there. He's going to go for the defuse, and Myksta, I was right in my prediction. Trident 1-6-4.
Well, it took a little while, but you got there in the end in terms of your predictions. But, I mean, it was definitely a great effort there by them to be able to go ahead and do that. They'll take out now the win 2-1. They'll go on to the losers bracket final now to take on your team, Bundo, Fame. And that'll be a best-of-5 series. I don't believe you've taken on each other already in the bracket.
No, we haven't.
Okay, so yep, it'll be a best-of-5 series. And, yeah, we'll stay tuned for that. Thanks, of course, for joining me here in the caster's chair.
Thanks for having me on, and thanks for hosting the tournament today.
All good. Of course, this is the CyberGamer Astro 4v4 Circuit ODC number 1, brought to you by CyberGamer and powered by Astro Gaming. A couple of you were complaining about the lag. Maybe it was a little bit laggy. It seems fine on my end, but if it is, please let me know in the chat, and then I can restart the stream before we go into the losers bracket final. More than happy to do that, but just let me know in the chat. Until then, we'll take a short break and hopefully get everything sorted fairly soon.